Hi, hello. Welcome to Bakes in a Box, the podcast where we talk about baking, business, and being functional adults, even when we don't want to.
This podcast gives you fly-on-the-wall access to conversations that two busy entrepreneurs would have on a regular basis. A little bit of whinging, a little bit of whining, and also some helpful tidbits to use on your baking journey.
Find out how two best friends ended up running businesses just down the street from each other. From baking and making the things we love to how to navigate the cutthroat wedding industry. We cover it all.
It's time for another episode of Bakes in a Box. Let's get into it. Okay, as cool as having a podcast is, one thing that we struggle with is finding intro music. Now, people ask about free intro music, but
well, you got to have a little bit of a jingle, a little bit of a song to kind of.
A little bit of a jingle. Now, do we need a jingle, or do we just have to have music?
I say jingle as in like music, just any kind of, the podcast has officially begun kind of intro just to kind of get us going.
Intro music. Yeah, cool. Podcasting. So I've been doing a lot of research.
That's your cat upstairs.
I think that's my cat upstairs. If it's not,
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Ghost.
Anyway, that's heavy-footed Iggy. Sounds like an elephant. But there are so many options, and I looked up a really good one, and now I can't find it. It was like this is the issue when you find so many things on the interwebs, and you're like, now where the heck did I
find that? It's very easy to fall into like a rabbit hole of things, and then to find your way back is very difficult.
Yeah, boy, oh boy, she's struggling. Yeah. Is it called like Audio Logic or Audio Jungle? Royalty free podcast music intro. That was a search I did. So this must mean something. Are any of the ones that I remember seeing? I don't think so. Golly, it was so cool too.
The thing is, like, even if we have something quick, and I just remember like my buddy Landon, he's a musician, so he might be able to also put something together for us, but he's also like a brand new dad this week. So
I'm sure Landon has tons of time.
Throw that in the mix. Hey Landon, how would you feel about making us some music?
Can you just make us some music really quickly?
We're bakers. We listen to a lot of music while we're working.
Yeah.
To come up with something creatively that isn't based off of something else that will get us in a lot of trouble is not very easy.
Yeah. I think I found it. Potentially. Have I found it? I think so. To the interwebs.
To the interwebs.
Audio Jungle. Official site. Yeah. This looks correct.
Ooh.
This looks correct. Okay. Music. And I think I chose like funk and groove.
That's so fun.
It says audio.
Well, because you have to pay for it first, and then it takes it out, so you don't just go and steal it.
Yeah, we love thievery. I mean,
we love thievery.
We would never thieve.
Audio Jungle.
But even like something as simple as that.
Yeah, I love that.
So there's like a million. There's a million options.
Oh, a little saxophone, right?
Okay.
I'm really liking this one.
I am.
That's really fun. I like that little snippet that was just because that doesn't have to obviously be the whole time.
100%. 100%. Okay. So that's an option. Driving funk. We'll put a little heart.
We like that one.
Amazing. So these ones are $5.
Hey, that's not bad.
They don't have to be any monies. Okay, so that was my search. But if funk is not your thing, there are lots of other options.
Mm-hmm. We got under pop.
Well, let's look and see. Pop is expensive.
I was gonna say.
Summer energy, romantic moonlight, upbeat modern pop. There are some little praise breaks in there.
Audio Jungle.
Oh, no,
it's not for me.
No, that's not. That's immediately no.
Like, oh, yeah, so sorry. Even if you had an opinion that was different, it was just not going to be for me. Okay. Light spring.
Yeah. No.
Maybe pop isn't what I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's like too much. Especially because we're doing these recordings in the morning. I'm just like, why are we screaming with this music? Oh, it sounds like your old phone. Your old Android.
We are making decisions we're like press play for a hot second, be like, oh, happy. No. Okay, what if happy's?
Audio Jungle.
It sounds too much like you're on hold with calling your dentist.
No offense if anybody hears something that they've created. It's not that we don't love it.
We appreciate you and your talent is just amazing. It's just not for us.
We just don't love it for us. Mm-hmm. Okay. Lo-fi,
maybe
I can't.
Pop is not the way to go then.
I can't do a lo-fi. Do you want to know why? It sounds so scratchy.
Audio Jungle.
Like, I know it's for some people, but I like clean, crisp music for an intro.
Yes.
You know? Ooh, Jess, let's be sexy.
Oh, hey. Getting into it. Wow.
That's so funny.
This podcast is not what you think.
That's so funny.
I've been thinking about the way you move.
Oh.
You got me in a groove. But baby, I can see the cracks beneath. You're not as perfect as you make me believe. You say you're different, but I know the pain. We're here before and it always looks the same.
That's so fun.
I actually really love it. Wait, who is this person and will they write us something? If we ever fall apart, I'd be just fine. Jess, I don't feel that way about you. If we fell apart, I would not be just fine. It's like when people have I Will Always Love You play at their wedding. And it's like, this is a song about somebody leaving someone.
The other person. Yeah.
At your wedding?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You ever
imagine.
listen to the lyrics? Do a little research behind the song that you are now playing.
Just love hearing it. Just love hearing it. And I like, okay. We'll always love you whilst I leave. Bittersweet memories. Yep. That's all I'll be asking of you. Girl, what? Goodbye. And if you have requested that song at your wedding and you had somebody sing it, this is shade. I hope you're still happy. I hope you're still married.
But also, let us know.
Oh, yeah.
Outcome.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
You can send us an email, bakesinaboxpod@gmail.com. Don't spam us. Don't sign us up for any crazy things.
Yes.
Please. Unless it's
we will block you.
Free money.
We'll take that.
We'll take free money.
We'll take that. I love that the photo is a donut.
I know. Me too. Oh, it's cool.
It's not bad.
But it's a bit like... I think I like funk better.
Yeah, I think I like funk better.
Do you know what I mean? Better. Just like this is sweet. I love this.
Just like was immediately when we were in punk, I'm like, yeah, this is the vibe we're going for.
Okay. So let's go back to our funky selves. Mm-hmm. Imagine. What genre describes you two? Funk and groove describes us. New under $12. budget. Wait, did I say bye? I meant play. It's the same.
She's making decisions. Whoa, no. That's immediately too much.
Too much for me. Wow. She's a big sound. The bass guitar is just like, I'm meaty and I'm here. Deal with it. It's
like we're about to talk about real estate. That's kind of
shut up.
Vibe that one's giving. No.
That's what I said. I think this is the same composer as the other one.
Audio Jungle.
Yeah.
don't think they have any horns in this one though. I like the horns in the other
I like the
one.
horn in the other one, yeah.
There are horns, but they're not the same.
Yeah, I like that little chunk that was in the other one.
We're like halfway home and nothing's been like a ooh, you know? Upbeat, funky by rhythm.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
I'm like waiting for the part that's gonna. Still like the other one better.
Yeah.
It's all about what like I visualize in my head. Like that one was like,
Do you ever hear colors?
I do.
Like you'll hear a song playing and you're like, purple, yellow, yeah, okay. I'm wondering if it was like, do you remember Windows like 98 maybe when you would play music and you could have it set up that like random thing where it would show
the
like birth,
screensaver kind of thing,
in like response to the music.
It was
Sometimes
so
that's how I
Wasted
hear music.
minutes, hours just staring at that.
Man, I mean, like, wasn't it Minesweeper? Ooh, when I finally figured out what the numbers meant.
Oh my God.
When I finally figured out what the numbers meant, I was like, yeah, high score. No, that means it's how many bombs are nearby. Be careful. Yeah, I didn't think about that. We were like, wow. And then I finally got good at the game. And I was like, oh, I get it. Interesting. Wow. The more you know. Similar intros on all of them, hey.
Very similar, yeah.
So it's about what comes next. I feel like there's a drop here. Wow, what a wasted opportunity. We're waiting bated breath to be like, what's gonna be funky? What are you gonna come back in with and blow our minds? And it was like, no, like, you've been doing that. That was nothing new. All right, I'm not mad. I was expectant, and then nothing happened. I was expectant, and then nothing happened. Okay, same folks, I think. Again.
Audio Jungle.
It gives Modern Family.
It does.
it gives swing. Okay, maybe this is the last one we're going to check out. Hey.
Audio Jungle.
I don't know if it gives us though.
Yeah.
Wait, was that decision that easy? It couldn't have been.
It drives my husband crazy how quick I make decisions. But it's like once I find something that I like, I find it very hard to let it go.
Yeah.
You know? Like there's nothing wrong with like knowing what you like and making quick decisions. It's not.
Absolute.
You know what you like, you like.
Let's just make sure. Let's just see.
Audio.
Oh, just kidding. It's actually very different than all the other ones we listened to. And we're like, oh,
it just didn't feel overwhelming, but it came in really nice, and like that little snippet was really nice. Yeah, see? I just love that little part. Yeah, I don't know. This is just so fun. And then you can fade it out.
Yeah,
and then we start talking. I don't know. I think that's the way to go.
Prices in US dollars and excludes tax and handling fees. What are you talking about?
He's going to come to $5 billion with that. I got mine already out. Use mine.
Well, how much do you have to pay for conversion fees and whatnot?
I actually don't know. I've never bought anything from the States with my card.
Yeah, I like her. Mm-hmm. Okay, purchase.
That one's really nice.
Add all items to cart. Secure checkout.
So $6 US. So we're looking around
$37.
30. I think it's like close to 18.
Yeah, that sounds right. Friggin' US dollars.
Yeah.
Kicking our ass. And by that I mean the Canadian dollar is hella weak at the minute. Honestly, though, not mad about it.
Still a great deal.
Still a great deal. Payment complete. The item is now on your downloads page. Okay. Okay, but truth be told, I don't know where it's playing from.
How do you stop? I think it's from the main site that we just got it from. I think that's where it was just... Nope. Hello? No.
Not now. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, there we go. That's it.
Love that.
We did it. We did it. We did it. We found intro music. Okay. So also I was thinking about recording an intro. Mm-hmm. And it's like, do we have wait, did I record it in the car? I think I did. So don't be like me. Okay. Let's just start there.
Don't drive and record things at the same time.
Right.
But also, when else do we get work done?
Well, that's exactly it. Now, is this it? Imagine this is not it. It's me singing.
Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to Bakes in a Box, the podcast where we talk about baking, business, and being functional adults even when we don't want to. This podcast gives you fly-on-the-wall access to conversations that two busy entrepreneurs would have on a regular basis. A little bit of whinging, a little bit of whining, a lot of laughing, and also some helpful tidbits.
I hated that part. You can hear me.
And also some encouraging tidbits. Two besties who happen to find themselves working in the very same industry.
I hated that too.
Happen to find themselves.
You can hear you're going through your...
Two best friends who happen to find themselves working just down the street.
I hated it. I hated it. Can't work out.
Being part of the cutthroat wedding industry.
Cutthroat. The dramatics.
I literally just repeated cutthroat.
Tune in.
I love it. Just the silence of the car in the background. It's so good.
Am I drinking? Not alcohol. Juice. Juice. No, I'm not drinking it.
Grab a blanket and a bevy, cozy up. Grab a blanket and a bevy, cozy up, and get ready. Grab a blanket and a bevy. Grab a blanket.
Grab a blanket and a bevy.
Cozy up. It's time for another episode of Bakes in a Box.
I love...
Grab a blanket and a bevy and cozy up. It's time for another episode of Bakes in a Box.
Bakes in a box.
There's so much...
That was it. Yeah.
I love the alliteration. So that
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so funny. We're two besties living at two best friends working in the cutthroat wedding industry. Cutthroat wedding industry. You can hear my brain buffering.
It's just like the windows kind of like a little circle just spinning. No, I love that. That is perfect. That's what I wanted to talk about next is like our little like intro.
Okay. Intro. Mm-hmm. Of course. There's every time I hear somebody say intro or like first one, I can only hear it in if you've ever performed on stage and you've worn in-ear monitors, sometimes when you're playing a song, the track will have cues and it's always the same voice, and it's like a very AI voice, and she's literally like, chorus 2, 3, 4, and then you like start singing the chorus after 4,
Right.
Or 3, depending on your time signature, and I can't unhear it. It's all I hear every time. Like, we'd be like, intro, chorus 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm like, oh, start singing now. You know? So anyway, that's what happens in my head. Cool. Yeah. I also thought, okay, should be like, say her names in the intro. And I'm like, no, we'll just alternate who does. My boob's popping out.
No, it's all good.
We'll just alternate who's saying it. I feel like I can record one and then you can record one. And then it's literally drag and drop, because we're going to work smarter, not harder.
Exactly. We're going to prioritize
For
our
once
time
in our lives.
and just not have to. Yeah, I love that. That's great.
Hey, hi, hello. I don't know. Is that dumb?
No, I love
Saying
that.
hi,
Hey, hi, hello.
Hello, hi, good night. That's how Jamaicans say hello.
Oh, really?
Hi, good night in the middle of the day. Yeah. Like, there's a specific comedian named Julie. I'll have to stop doing what I'm thinking. Her name is Julie Mango on her website, and she's genuinely one of the funniest people. Genuinely one of the funniest people. You know what's bothering me?
That is not following us.
Correct. Is it going to do it now?
Yep, there it goes.
Okay.
There it goes.
What a beautiful
There it
day in the
goes.
neighborhood. I think it's because I scrolled backwards and then it was like, I guess you do what you want. I'm like, no, it's not what I...
We like to see our little waves. We like to see us.
Exactly.
Talking.
Yeah, and she did like a trans sorry. Now I'm thinking about the video and it's truly hilarious. It's like, hi, good night, hello. And it's like, good night, goodbye.
We just want to make sure we get all the greetings all at once, no matter where you're at in your day.
And I'm like, hi, hello, good night. And we're like, hi. And then when they say good night, goodbye. If you say hi, hello, good night, it means hello. Mm-hmm. And if you just say good night, it means goodbye.
Oh my goodness.
It just makes it really easy.
Yeah.
It makes it really
Okay.
easy. I mean,
I'm so confused.
You don't have to be confused. I don't think they would ever say it to you.
No, they wouldn't. Like,
Because-
this girl is very white. She has no idea.
There are people who look like you and are Jamaican, though.
Oh, I believe it.
Because out of many one people and whatnot.
Yes.
Which is
of
the
course.
country's motto.
Of course.
Everyone be really proud of me that I knew that. My parents will be ecstatic. They're going to be so chuffed. They're like, oh my gosh, she does know something about our culture. Like, yes, I do. You're welcome.
I think it's just a lot of people see me and they're like, are you some kind of Viking? Are you?
But you have dark features.
I know.
I understand that there are Vikings with dark features. Please don't.
Yeah. Don't come at us. Don't come at us about anything.
Just leave us alone. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like whenever I am working behind the counter at the shop and then I come around the counter
and they realize you're not standing
like,
on a box.
Whoa. They're like, we thought you were just standing on like a step stool. Well, I'm like, why would I? Or that behind the counter was another level, because they're just so blown away.
The proportions would be crazy.
Yeah.
Your arms are so long.
My arms are so long. I can reach absolutely everything. And I get a lot of like, are you German? Or like a lot of like nomadic kind of backgrounds.
My people were born to wander. And that's why I'm so tall.
Wander and get places very quickly because it's cold outside. So they have to get from A to B very fast. So
I genuinely find that hysterical.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it for you, though.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, we all have our special traits. Mm-hmm. Our special traits.
Do we want to do the little intro thing first, and then we can kind of, or just do that later on, and then
it doesn't matter to me.
Edit it into the front.
Do you want me to write it out?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to write that one out.
Oh my gosh,
we're gonna have to
practice it
for sure.
Everything is content. That's not the theme. Yeah, exactly. It's Lego.
So much of this is going to get us in trouble. Edit that out.
No. If Lego were to ever
come
come
after
for
us.
me, I'd be like,
Yeah.
come to my house and see the thousands and thousands of dollars
Yes.
of your product, which is on display, built and unbuilt. We are not the ones. Don't come for us.
Lenore's home is covered in the most beautiful Lego pieces
You're so kind.
you will ever see.
You're
No,
so
it's
kind.
art. It's honestly art. I do not have the patience for something like that. I feel like I would lose a lot of pieces very quickly. And
Well,
I
you
would
can't lose them. You have to be organized.
I know. That's
You
what
have to
I'm
work
saying.
bag by bag.
I
So if you
can't.
start a bag, you have to finish the bag.
I'm
No
the
matter
type of
how
person
tired
that, like,
you are.
when I see a bag, I gotta open it.
All of them?
I,
What do you mean?
yes.
No.
I'm like, I want to see all the
If it
colors.
comes-
I want to touch them all.
Absolutely not, Jessica. Get yourself
I know.
together.
I'm that type of person where you have something new and it has that piece of plastic on it. My husband will leave it on forever.
Yeah.
Like, we got a brand new air conditioning system and the thermostat has
Yeah.
this, new plastic on it.
Yeah.
And every day I'm slowly picking at it
Every day.
because I want it off so bad. My husband's like, leave it. It's extra protection.
Extra protection from whom? The boogeyman? The boogeyman has greasy fingers? Michael, be real.
The greasy finger. Greasy finger boogeyman.
Oh, we didn't know that about the boogeyman, but now we do.
Being functional adults.
Even we don't want to. Is that true? Does that paint us in a bad light?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, it does.
Okay, great.
It's very relatable.
I like it's just the truth. Welcome to Bakes in the Box podcast, where we talk about baking business and being. Yeah. Okay. So again, it was the
Yeah.
that I was looking for.
I love that. And especially like toward the end, you do it again with the
Even
which is
when we don't
perfect.
want to. People will be like, they love their bees. We'll be like,
We love the bees.
Anyway, are we normal? No. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Also, no. Gives you what access? What did I say?
This podcast gives you fly on the wall access to conversations.
Fly on the wall access.
Oh, we. I was like, what did I say? Okay, and the fly on the wall was a nod to our friends.
Oh,
Fly on the Wall
I love that. You're welcome, Fly on the Wall Productions.
Yeah. Access to conversations. You know, I don't listen to myself.
Helpful. Did you say helpful tidbits?
I did say helpful tidbits, but then
I don't know
I
if
paused
you paused
because I
because you
didn't like it.
Yeah, I would say, and also some helpful tidbits to help you on your baking adventures or baking something like that. So like we're bringing it back to no matter where they are in their baking experiences.
Should we say journey?
I don't mean to sound dramatic about it, but yeah, I would say on your baking journey, wherever you are in life, we'll try to make sure it's, relatable.
Baking journey. Ooh,
Journée.
Journey.
Accent aigu. Yeah, so I would say like two besties.
Can we say best friends? Besties
Two best friends.
It's gonna age. And
Yeah.
people will be like, ugh.
Oh my God,
besties.
millennials.
Okay,
Yeah, I would say like
bestie.
two best friends working. Or you could say two best friends, like something about how we both run our own businesses. Two best friend entrepreneurs. I hate that word. Yeah, I like that. Ended up running businesses. What? Wait, what?
And I'm running businesses.
Yeah, just down the street from each other. You could say something along the lines like from the, fun of just baking things that we like to the drama of the cutthroat wedding industry. Like something along that line if we want to add more. I think that's already pretty good.
I'm like, what is this? Friggin' headphones. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't know. Two best friends ended up running businesses in the same industry. Yeah. Well, all will be revealed.
All will be revealed.
What'd you say?
I was saying like I didn't know how to kind of do it, but from baking things that we love to the cutthroat, how to navigate the cutthroat wedding industry. I love that. Yes. Because it is dramatic. We cover it all. Perfect.
Grab a blanket and a bevy.
No.
Yeah.
I hated this part. The entire.
Blanket and a bevy.
You could say something like cozy up with a blanket and a bevy instead of grab a blanket and a bevy. Say,
What if they don't want to cozy up with a bank up? What if they don't want to cozy up with a blanket in a bed?
Yeah, that's true. They could be listening. Like whenever I listen to podcasts, like I'm working,
Same,
or I'm driving,
same.
you know. So
Is Let's Get Into It timely? Like.
Yeah, I love Let's Get Into It. I think that's.
Is it timeless though?
I think no matter what we do is timeless.
That's really kind.
We don't really have to say like anything here. We're not here to tell people what to do.
Yeah, we don't want to tell you what to do. We just want you to.
We just want you to listen.
We're telling you to listen. That's it.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. We covered it all. It's time for another episode of Bakes in a Box.
Mm-hmm. Let's get into it. So should we take turns?
Timer sound. I don't know where to find that. Yeah, I really want a timer sound. I'll have to look for it. Like I wonder.
Well, we could just. I wonder if there's already something in
GarageBand.
Yeah.
Oh, child, what was that?
I don't know. That's what my timer sounds like at the shop.
Yeah, heard.
But I kind of like the one that goes, like the classic, like the egg timer.
What is that noise? Was that me?
Was that your throat?
I don't know.
Are you hungry?
I don't think so. I just ate actually some oxtails and dumplings just before you got here. Just some oxtails and dumplings just before you got here. Yeah,
I sounds like this hour has 60 minutes.
Yeah, it does, but like in the best way. Yeah. That's what I want. Where do I find that?
Well, I just found that on YouTube. Egg timer sound effect free.
I know, but it won't.
I know.
How do I download it? Can you download it? Oh, I'm learning how to fade things in and out. That's cool. You know what it is? It's my glasses. What's that rubbing noise? Yeah, I'm so close to my microphone that my glasses.
We'll have to announce all the...
It's just my glasses. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
It's not looking like there's anything in GarageBand.
No, I don't think so.
Unless I just like buy an egg timer and then we play it on the microphone.
Well, we could just record that thing you found.
Yeah, let's just do that. That works.
Wait, do you have a headphone jack on your phone?
No.
Yes, because you have an Apple.
I have an iPhone.
I also have.
I would have to buy a
dongle.
Adapter. Yeah, dongle. That's what it is.
Nobody needs a dongle. Okay, what if you do that again, but hold it to the microphone the exact same time, and I'll shut up.
Okay. Could you though?
Okay. Hateful. Can I get a little more leeway than that?
Yeah, sorry.
Perfect. Cut. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. That's a wrap.
We were both holding our breath. Did you notice that?
We're not breathing anywhere near the microphone, but just in case.
Don't need my heavy breathing.
Like I didn't just show you how I muted ourselves on separate occasions. Actually, it was always just me. I was always talking over you. Always.
It's okay. It's okay.
It was the whole thing. I also did that on the TV show that we filmed.
Well, it's okay. Ready to record this?
Potentially.
Okay.
Okay. So that's opening. What about the closing?
Well, that's cake wrap for.
Is that a thing? Does anybody say cake wrap?
I'm trying to think of a pun for
wrap?
Baking. That is a. I love a pun.
Cherry on top would be for an ice cream sundae.
That's so cute, though. That is so cute. Now that episode is all frosted.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, we can always just say that's it for us now. Today.
That's it for us now.
And that's the episode. Definitely want to bring in something about if you guys have any questions or stories you wish to share with us. Yeah, thanks for listening. This episode of Bakes in a Box. Sure to like and subscribe. Comment, please stalk us.
No. Wait. No. Thanks for listening to this episode of Bakes in a Box.
Yeah, you can say email us directly for any.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yeah, to your favorite podcasts.
Listen to your hello on the Wondery app. I'm just kidding. We're not on the Wondery app.
On Spotify.
Yeah, on Spotify. Wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Be sure that. No, thank you. We like commas in this place. We actually like Oxford commas in this place as well.
Yeah.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
You can say like, have any questions or stories you wish to share with us, or concerns. No. Or
don't email us.
Want to share your own stories or journeys. No, we already talked about a journey.
Have any questions or want to hear?
Or want us to, or
have any questions or want us to talk about
a specific topic. Yeah.
Baking, business, or life. Send us an email.
Response times are 2 to 3 days.
Find these details and more in today's show notes.
Like a lot of podcasts that I listen to, I mean, it develops over time, but they have like a little like slogan, or they have, things. And I hope we'll come to that too. Just that it's, because there's always the awkward part where it's like, is it over? Is it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So on Armchair Expert, they say, bye, love you.
Yeah. On My Favorite Murder, they go, stay sexy and don't get murdered.
And on Smart List, it's, they try to find a way to say goodbye, but it's like, what is a party that happens every 50 years? Bye.
Bye.
Centennial. Something like that. So
cheesy. I love it.
The cheesiest.
Don't burn your cake. We'll figure it out.
We will figure it out. Something about stacking it, but it could be like a portmanteau or a play on words with like the Australian of stacking it, which is to fall. I was watching this guy walking the other day and he completely stacked it right in front of the stairs. That'd be really funny too. We'll think about it.
Yeah.
How do you think we should end this? Basically, this is user input. Yeah. How do you think we should end this podcast?
You need to help us build this podcast.
We're doing all the heavy lifting. We bought the Christmas lights and the sign that says live on air. What else could you offer us?
Oops.
Oopsie.
No, don't you start that. Oh my God.
Y'all heard that song, Kristen Bell and Bob Murback, that their daughter wrote when she said, oopsie, I farted, and he turned it into a song, and then they recorded it. Oopsie.
That's the kind of creativity that we need with music. Is
oopsie, I farted.
It took me weeks to get that out of my head. And then you send it to
every
me
time we're on screen. It's like, that must have been the time I was singing Oopsie, I Farted, Jessica. Okay, so are we going to address the elephant in the room or not?
What's the elephant in the room?
The fact that we're on a television show.
Oh, yes. Yes, we should.
In a separate episode?
Yeah, in a separate episode, I think.
I'm looking at the podcast outline. That's right. We did our homework. That's right.
Yes, we did. This is going to be organized.
6th episode. We don't talk about it till episode 6.
No, we don't talk about episode 6.
That's okay. That's totally fitting because this podcast is not about that television show.
No, it is not.
This podcast is about us.
It'll be featuring the television show in a little bit.
You'll have to wait.
You'll have to wait.
I also bought us a felt pad.
Oh, nice.
It's in my
That's
car,
really
though.
Smart.
So good luck. Good luck. Jesse, I don't know if you were paying attention. This is your episode.
It is my episode.
But that's okay. We're gonna work on this first.
Let's do this first, and then how about you start it, and then
sorry, don't
squeaky chair, squeaky chair, squeaky chair.
What is this?
Okay. Red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather. Yeah, this is a moment. Remember what I was talking about last time where I was like, oh, if you want to sound like you're not yelling, you have to put melody in your voice. Same thing for this outro.
No.
Please don't look at me when I'm doing this.
Okay.
My mouth and my face will be doing a lot.
I felt like when we were on the show, I was always just staring at you. I was always looking at you whenever you were talking. And they kept on being like, Jess, can you look at the camera?
It's because your mouth breathing. Mouth was just hanging.
I'm trying. My mouth breathing. I'm trying to make it look like. I mean, I was engaged, but I'm just trying.
As opposed to looking like dead fish-eyed at the camera.
That girl has no lights on upstairs. No,
they already think that about us. Unfortunately. I mean, okay, you
They're
didn't
gonna
get
make me look like such a dingbat.
No. It's all of us. It's all of us. We're all gonna look a little bit dumb.
They always like to make you look a little bit silly.
Yeah.
A little bit, and also crying. Trying to make you cry. I hate that they succeeded.
Jess,
I was having a rough morning though.
I warned you.
You did warn me. You did, and honestly,
With
I
love.
was doing really
You were
well.
doing great.
But I
You were doing
had a
great.
rough morning,
Yep.
and they just prodded at it. But anyway, all right, not a rough morning, an emotional morning.
An emotional morning, which like we are emotional human beings.
Yes.
It's not because we're women. It's because we're emotional human beings.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just I get so emotional, baby, every time I look at you. Anyway, if anybody's wondering why we're friends, this is it. I didn't look at Jess when I started singing that. She jumped right in. I didn't even have to invite her. She just came along.
I come to the party with no invitation.
Prepared.
I gotta get the giggles up because I'm gonna start laughing.
Wiggles. Okay. Intro, part 1. I hate you. I told you not to laugh.
I'm sorry.
Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to Bakes in a Box, the podcast where we talk about baking, business, and being functional adults, even when we don't want to.
This podcast gives you a fly-on-the-wall access to conversations that two busy entrepreneurs would have on a regular basis. A little bit of whining, a little bit of blah, 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 blah.
Well, okay.
I skipped.
It's because, here, you know what? I'm old and you're old too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making that bigger. My old eyes.
I was like reading it and I'm like, I mean, I can read this.
Size
but
9
also-
font.
No, it's 11.
There we go.
How do I make this bigger? Anybody know how to use a Mac? Anybody at all?
Comment in the... Yeah, there we go.
God, look at those notes. They're
Should I just start again at my part?
Absolute. You know what? I didn't
would be
even
less
realize that we
editing
were
for you.
doing. Huh?
It would be less editing for you if we
True.
just try to do it in one smooth motion.
Cool. So we're alternating. Is that the
And-
idea?
And
Yes,
alternate.
but are you also going to do a hey, hi, hello one where you lead it off?
Sure.
So that we have 2 versions, version 1, version 2?
Sounds good.
Okay. So hey, hi, hello, and welcome, all one, and then this podcast, and then find out more, and then it's time for another episode of Bakes in a Box. Let's get into it. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, and then we'll alternate the same. And then we'll do the same thing, alternating every line for the closing.
For the closing.
Okay. Intro. Take 2.
This podcast gives you fly-on-the-wall access to conversations that two busy This podcast gives you fly-on-the-wall access to conversations that two busy entrepreneurs would have on a regular basis. A little bit of winning. What is that word? Whinging. Blah. This podcast gives you fly-on-the-wall access to conversations that two busy entrepreneurs...
It's a show all over again.
Stop it.
Timer sound. That was great, Jess.
Yay.
Did you like it?
Yay. I like that.
You didn't do your... Okay. Okay, do we want to do one where you started off?
Yes.
Take, I don't know. Cute.
Yeah.
Why are we so cute? Okay, come through, madams. Let's go. Love this for us. Okay,
right.
amazing. Closing. Do you want me to start this one?
Yes.
Closing. Take 1. Thanks for listening to this episode of Bakes in a Box.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Have any questions or want us to talk about a specific topic? I said topping.
That too. What's your favorite topping?
What's your favorite topping? Boy, oh boy. Sorry, we're going to start over. Thanks for listening to this episode of Bakes in a Box.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Have any questions or want us to talk about a specific topic, baking, business, or life? Send us an email at bakesinaboxpod@gmail.com.
Find more of these details and more.
find-
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Find more.
Find these details and more.
There we go.
Yikes, not a live edit.
Oops.
Okay, from the top. My bad. Why are we so cute? Why is it so professional? Love this for us. Okay. Just leading.
Yes.
Closing. Take.
Hell yeah.
God, ladies and gentlemen, that
We
was
did it.
heckin' easy. Yay. Intro and closing script. Perfect. 222% soon. What is one to do? Okay, cool. We have an intro.
Yes.
We have a closing.
We do.
We have a music.
Yes.
We have a timer. We have the makings of a podcast, babes.
Oh my God.
That's
Yay.
it. That's it. That's all. That's all.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Bakes in a Box.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Have any questions or want us to talk about a specific topic, baking, business, or life? Send us an email at bakesinaboxpod@gmail.com.
Find these details and more in today's show notes.